Right. So here's the way you fuck with somebody. Let's say that you want to murder someone. You either want to murder them for drugs, money, or sex. Or religion. There's not that many reasons why you're going to kill somebody. Or you just don't like them personally. You could just not like a guy. But usually if you're going to kill somebody and you're going to make it so that you can get away with it, unless you just have inordinate amounts of power, even then you have to have a reason, right? You have to say, well, I killed this guy and a bunch of people knew, but on the other hand, he was a massive prick. So that's religion. Or somebody paid me money, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It gets to mice, right? We all know this. So, one of the ways that you can kill somebody is you can say, and this is outside of that, is you can say, but he was crazy already. So I didn't kill him. This is going beyond the reasons. This is going to, how did we do it? Right? It's like, I didn't kill him. He was nuts. I didn't kill him. He had a pre-existing health condition. Okay. I didn't kill him. Someone else did, except, right? So let's go back to the he was nuts part. There's something that I call freedom testing. It's a word I made up, or a phrase I made up. I hate it when people do this shit. Oh, by the way, I'm sweating again after not eating the foods in the shelter. So I know that the food in the shelter has calciprol in it, which is an antipsychotic. So that means that they're feeding the homeless antipsychotics without telling them. There's a difference between feeding the homeless antipsychotics for free, even illegally, and doing it without telling people. If you're like, hey, everybody, you have to communicate to a group of people who you're going to do this to, whether or not they like antipsychotics or they don't. You don't just feed it to everyone. If you're like, bitch, we hate the cops, but we're going to give people antipsychotics if they want them. You guys want any? I'd be like, yeah, no thanks, I'm good. And some other guys would be like, yeah, well, I have problems, and I don't want the space aliens to eat me, so I'll take some. But again, then the cops are on the take and don't give a shit other than people don't kill each other. So they're just too stupid for words. I mean, it's amazing. So that's that. The other thing, so going back to freedom testing, this is something I just made up. Oh, by the way, this is the shit in costume. So if you do, so the next one they're doing is, it's not Alice in Wonderland, it's Burning Man. And so I'll have somebody, if like I take a piece of free like, I took a free chili pepper and I ate it, and these dipshits started talking about Burning Man because there's an asshole who was at Burning Man, and then I threw it away, and then they started saying, oh yeah, well, this comic book is fake, so it's okay, never mind, it's just fiction. And that was the Panther whatever one, the one in the one in Africa. So what they do is, okay, so going back to comic books, what you do is you stalk someone, you surround them with bullshit based on, that was the Wakanda one in Black Panther. What you do is you stalk someone and surround them with bullshit, like you give them poisonous watermelon and shit like that. And then what you do is you have them hate a group of people, okay? You have them just fucking despise these people because they're poisoning them, and they're doing all this sort of shit where it's like, oh, you didn't hate black people before, but if it's possible for me to make you hate black people, I'm gonna do it. And it's not, so when you realize that that's what's happening, it's not black people that are trying to fuck you over. It could be a subset of black people. But more than that, it could be like this group of rich idiots who are like, this is what pissed people off and started race riots before. Let's see if we can do it with another group of people. So the latest one is Incal and the fucking French, of all things. Again, my father is like Protestant and my mother is Jewish. And they met in the 50s. My grandfather wasn't like, I'm like an American mutt. There's no like my mother's mother was fucking like Slovenian and Yugoslavian or something. I don't know. Like I don't have any kind of racial background or tension with World War II other than the shit my grandfathers went through. So what you do is you fuck with someone so they hate the French by screwing with them to porn, of all things, because I've never had sex, and then you screw with them to not femdom, but like feminist stupid shit, gay stupid shit you do to like fuck with pedophiles, all of that shit. And then what you do is you're like, okay, well, so he's gonna want to relax. He's gonna do anything other than pay attention to how we're drugging him repeatedly, surrounding him with bullshit wherever he goes, and making him be in physical pain. Because I'm in physical pain all the time. My left side of my head hurts. My hands are fucked up. My back's fucked up. And you're like, okay, all right. So what the fuck does Incal have to do with this? Incal is a book by Mobius, who's a French comic book writer. He's a French comic book writer who is excellent. He's not the best. The best comic book writer would be the guy who wrote Transmetropolitan. That's a fact. Mobius, excellent. I say this because all things are opinion. In any case, what you do is you fuck with him to the scenes in that, and then you say, okay, well, here's a group of people who are hunchbacks. Here's a group of people where they're monsters. They have no teeth. Their hands are crooked. They were stabbed in the back. And they have an enormous penis. And so one of the things is like, okay, well, you're thinking about this. You're like, okay, was Mobius and Jordowski talking about real diseases in a comic book form way back when, and then putting it in a comic book form as a sort of, I don't remember the word for it, it starts with an S, but it's a code within a code? Or is it just, on the other hand, like, here's a bunch of monsters, and then people were like, cool, we're going to make all these diseases based on that shit. So then what you do is the guy reads this book, and it could be fucking years later, okay? But the way that you determine how you do this, right? Let's say the guy is a complete prick. Let's say the guy is the worst. This is going back to karma. They love this shit with karma. Let's say the guy is the most uptight asshole on the planet and wouldn't be caught dead reading a comic book were it given to him so that if he read it, like, women would drop from the sky shooting cannons of money at him. Like, if you're gonna fuck with a guy to all the diseases in a comic book and go lowbrow like that, and the guy never reads the comic book, then that guy's fucked, right? They love doing this shit where they'll pull away from the curb at the same time because it's like I'm a mad dog, and then you do all this stupid shit that would bother a dog. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, again, this is like urban alchemy, well as fuck with the guy type of shit. It's like, well, if you do this thing that's like arguing, about what you're reading, we're gonna... And then when all the attention goes away, when all that shit stops, then you feel sick because you no longer feel important. It's a form of mind control brainwashing bullshit.